50 Cent is back at it again, and this time, he's not just trolling, he's responding. Joe Budden sent out a legal warning over 50's use of AI-generated content featuring him, and if you thought 50 was going to back down, you haven't been paying attention. The G-Unit mogul has built his brand on fearless trolling, relentless comebacks, and unapologetic responses. So, when Joe Budden's legal team stepped in, you already knew 50 wasn't about to let it slide quietly. The drama started when 50 Cent posted an AI-generated clip on Instagram and Twitter, featuring Joe Budden in a way that didn't sit well with the retired rapper turned media personality. AI has been shaking up the entertainment world, with deepfake technology and synthetic voices making it possible to recreate just about anyone digitally. And if there's one person who loves pushing the boundaries, it's 50 Cent. Joe Budden, known for his outspoken nature, didn't waste time making his stance clear. Through his legal team, he issued a warning, making it known that he wasn't playing about his likeness being used without permission. But if Budden thought this would scare 50 into deleting the post and issuing an apology, he underestimated just how much 50 enjoys controversy. 50 Cent's response? Classic 50. Instead of bowing down, he doubled down. He took to social media again, laughing off the warning and making it clear that he wasn't going to stop anytime soon. He even hinted that Budden should be flattered, saying that the AI clip probably made him look more interesting than usual. That's the kind of unfiltered energy that has made 50 one of the most entertaining figures in hip-hop. Fans immediately jumped into the chaos, taking sides in the latest 50 Cent versus the world moment. Some argued that Joe Budden had a right to be upset. After all, AI is a legal gray area, and no one wants their image or voice being used without permission. But others saw it as yet another case of 50 doing what 50 does best, stirring the pot and keeping everyone entertained in the process. What makes this even wilder is that 50 Cent has been vocal about his own concerns regarding AI in the past. He's warned that people need to be careful with the technology, even suggesting that it could be used against artists in ways they won't like. But when it comes to trolling, that's a different story. For 50, it seems like AI is just another tool in his never-ending playbook of digital warfare. Joe Budden, on the other hand, isn't someone who shies away from a battle either. He's been one of the most opinionated voices in hip-hop media, never afraid to call out artists, criticize albums, or say things that get people talking. But this time, he found himself on the receiving end, and instead of trading insults, he took the legal route. Some fans saw this as a surprising move from Budden, given that he's never been afraid of back-and-forths in the past. But the rise of AI has changed the game, and artists are becoming more protective of their digital likenesses. If AI can recreate voices, generate videos, and make it seem like someone said something they never did, it raises serious questions about control and ownership in the digital age. The legal side of this battle is where things get even more interesting. Right now, AI laws are still catching up with the technology. While traditional copyright and likeness rights exist, AI-generated content exists in a murky space where rules aren't always clear. If Budden takes this further, it could set an important precedent for how artists handle AI-generated media in the future. But let's be real, 50 Cent isn't worried about that. He's built his entire career on pushing boundaries, and this situation is just another example of him making headlines on his own terms. He's made it clear that he's not taking the lawsuit threat seriously, and if anything, this might just encourage him to go even further. At this point, it's a waiting game to see how Joe Budden reacts next. Will he take legal action, or will he realize that playing into 50's hands only fuels the fire? If there's one thing history has shown us, it's that 50 Cent thrives in controversy. The more attention he gets, the more powerful his brand becomes. For now, the internet is eating up every moment of this drama, and with 50 involved, there's no telling what his next move will be. If Budden hoped this warning would be the end of it, he might want to rethink his strategy, because if history has proven anything, it's that 50 Cent never lets a battle end on someone else's terms.